Hey everyone, Lance here, and yes, I'm wearing a tank top in sunny Florida here. It's beautiful out, and the markets are starting to act beautiful too. In fact, I just made 50% return on some Cloudera options in like 3 hours. So, and half the time I was out in the garden working. So a pretty cool day, but let's really talk about what's driving the move in stocks, because it starts with the Fed. The Fed came in and they said, we are going to buy, whether it is bonds, whether it's ETFs. They're driving this market higher. So just in fact, the other day, and what you're looking at is the LQD. Now, this is the investment grade bond. Now, just to give you guys and girls a little bit of a history, before this sell-off, the LQD barely moved, right? When you think of bonds and bond ETFs, they're not really volatile. So, it's a pretty marathon runner. It's slow and steady. It's not a sprinter like, let's say, a Roku type stock, or like an AMD that goes up and down a lot, like a lot of those tech stocks. Now, LQD just got sold off hard. Now, you have to figure, when you're a hedge fund, a mutual fund, a large investment bank, you're owning a lot of these products, right? And they're so-called a flight to safety or a safety asset class. So you're not expecting much movement. But when you have about a 30% drop in the LQD, investment grade bond ETF, that's going to hurt a lot of funds and a lot of people. So the Fed came in, and here they are buying, okay? You basically have, imagine, you have a product that can't go down, and the Fed will come in and then just inject it. Literally, will just inject it with liquidity. It's like you go to the doctor, you have a cold, doctor injects you, boom, right in the shoulder, and now your cold's better. Those are some good doctors, right? But the Fed comes in, they buy the LQD, and look at this move off the lows. We're looking here over a 17-point move off the lows here. Now look at the volume here. Now it's not just by mistake, okay? If you look, see how volume, we're really going to dig deep here. You see how volume was dying down, right, on this move. So usually when stocks go down, volume goes up. You see how volume was dying down? Well, the Fed comes in, and look at them pump this bad boy. Look at this volume just start to surge. We're topping yesterday over 40 million shares, and that's double. That is double the volume that we were previously seeing. So if you want to basically keep an eye on the equity market or the stock market, and you think the Fed will continue to prop up the markets, or at least short term, because right, we never really know the future, keep an eye on LQD. It's been signaling the market, the stock market. You can look at the S&P for a move higher. So keep your eye on it, whether it be, first thing in the morning, see what LQD is doing. During the day, you can actually watch it, let's say even on an intraday chart. I think this will be a really good gauge to see if this inflow of capital continues to come in, and if we continue to see a rally in the stock market. Thanks, everyone. Have a fantastic rest of your day.